Metro on that beat. But call that they don't like to see you winning. They wanna see you in a penitentiary.
What's going on YouTube? It's me, Knife by Mike, and today I'm bringing you guys a brand new video. Now today's video is going to be a Black Ops 4 class setup video. Not done one of these in a while because I have not been playing Black Ops 4, but I'm bringing it back because I have got a good class setup video. Now as you can see on the screen is the class setup. Now I'm going to break down why I'm going to be using that and why I use it and this and that, and why things are missing and why things aren't. So let's get into it. Now obviously the first thing that every knifer needs on a class setup is a combat knife, or if you've not got it, either a Secret Santa, Cha-Ching, but I personally don't like using them, so I use the combat knife, as you can see right there. Now the gear that I use is Stim Shot. Now Stim Shot regenerates faster, so you can use your health more often. Now it's key for this class because you'll notice in the gameplay I'm always in the enemy's spawn and in the enemy's territory. Now the reason for that is this class setup is just mainly a knifing class, not combat axe, because we don't have a combat axe on this. This is just the main thing that we need. Now the reason why we don't have a combat axe on this is because when you go into a game, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to pick Ruin. Now Ruin I have been enjoying a lot recently. I don't use his Grav Slam. The one thing I do use is his grappling hook. Now so if I put a combat axe on this class for a grappling hook, instead of the grappling hook it will replace that. Now this class I want the grappling hook, so I replace my combat axe with the grappling hook. Now you always want to use Ruin with this class. This is what I do, and it's a great class. Now for perk 1, what you get, perk 1 is Engineer. Now for Engineer, what that does is it makes the enemies, like barricades and all the equipment, show up red through walls. So while you're running about, you're always rushing with this class, don't forget. That's why we've got the grappling hook to get to places faster. Now Engineer comes in handy for the times where enemies have equipment, and if you can see them through the red through the walls, then you're winning, because then you can alternate your route and change up where you're going. Now in perk 2 we've got 2 setups. Now we've got Lightweight. It just helps us move a bit more faster, and plus we'll take no falling damage from a height, which is essential for knifing basically, and especially with the grappling hook you may take damage depending on how high you're going to be shooting that. So the second perk in the perk 2 slot is Cold Blooded, which allows me to not get targeted by kill streaks basically, and the K9 unit and the Seeker drone reduces detection range, so they're not going to detect me, and I'll get commando lunged by the dog basically, because that's what I've been doing recently. I've been getting commando lunged by the dog. So Cold Blooded as well, yeah, I guess you can switch it up. I guess you don't really need it, but I prefer using that basically. Now perk 3, these two are essential for this class, because you're always going to be running into the enemy spawn. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to rock Ghost, which is undetectable by enemy UAVs while moving, which we're always going to constantly be moving to the enemy spawn, so that's a key perk right there. And the second perk in the perk 3 slot is Dead Silence. We move more quiet, and acoustic sensor does not affect us whatsoever. Now this is key as well, because as I say, we're always going to be moving through the spawn, hopefully, and we're going to want to be stealth. So if the enemies can't hear us or detect us on an acoustic sensor, that's key as well. Now that basically concludes it. The wild cards are obviously perk 3 greed and perk 2 greed. So as you can see in the gameplay, if you've been watching, that this class works with Ruin. I've designed this class specifically to work with Ruin. Now I have a lot of fun using this class on this game. It's a very fun class to use, especially if you got the grappling hook. Definitely, I recommend you go try it, because this is one of the classes that I am rocking right now. But anyway, that's the end of the class setup video. If you guys enjoyed and got a bit of knowledge off this video, drop a like. If you're new to the channel and want to see more like this, don't forget to subscribe and turn on post notifications. My Twitter will be linked in the description below, as well as my second channel. Anyway, that's been me. Night by Mike. Peace!
UAV standing by. UAV above, commencing surveillance operations. Commencing ice pick operation.
Through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays, and